This hour, the death toll continues to rise in the aftermath of catastrophic flash floods that swept away more than 1,500 people. Rescuers have been pulling survivors out of the mud as helicopters lift the stranded to safety. The teams have been racing the clock as concerns mount that a new lake that has formed high up in the Himalayas could overflow and cause yet more flooding. Officials say hundreds still remain missing as their families desperately wait for news. For more on this, we can cross now to our correspondent Shahzaib Wahlah, who's standing by in Kathmandu. What's the situation on the ground where you are?
Well, right now we are in front of a monastery that has been turned into a relief camp in northern Kathmandu, and people from upper Shahzaib area, which is one of the most affected districts by the flood that happened the day before yesterday, have been brought here. There are around 500 people that are housed in this monastery, and we have tried to talk to these people, and they are in utter shock. They have lost everything. They have lost their homes, their livelihoods, and most importantly, their family members. We have talked to one person who is here, and he told us that he has lost all of his family, his mother, his wife, and his two children. The people here have explained to us that how their life was turned upside down within minutes. Their scenic villages were turned into debris by raging waters with mud and rock. This is not an isolated story. We see that camps like this have been set up across northern Nepal, in monasteries, in schools, and also in community centers.
Shahzaib, I can't imagine how heartbreaking some of those stories must be. At this point, what more do we know about the status of the search and rescue operations?
Well, still, the land routes to the areas that have been affected the most have still been cut off. The authorities have been trying to restore them, and they have still been unsuccessful. And now the water level in the river Bode Koshi has started to rise again. The authorities have issued a latest warning earlier today. They have asked people living next to the riverbed to move on higher grounds. Some rescue and search operations that were being carried out in low-lying areas that have also been called off, and the rescuers have been asked to move to higher ground. But at large, the rescue and search operation still continue, led by the Nepali military, and they will continue during the night as well.
Shahzaib, thank you so much for keeping us updated. That's our correspondent Shahzaib Wahlah there in